That's John from John and Ralph's. Yeah.
But so, I clearly overreacted. Robin was right again. I listened back, and I think Robin had the...
You got a lot of hate mail, like people losing respect for you. And
people had respect for me?
Yeah, they were like...
They didn't know it until they lost it.
We don't like Artie anymore.
Right.
But there was a lot of people on your side. There were a lot of people who wrote
Well,
in.
there were about 150 people at the Best Damn Sports Show taping that all were on my side.
Well, there you go. Someone told me they heard that high-pitched Mike. Is he here? Because I heard he was making out at a bar the other night with a guy.
Wow.
Really?
I'm on.
Here's what I heard, Howard.
What'd you hear?
The report I got was that I'm hearing a lot of reports about him, actually.
Whoa.
One of them was that he went out with a guy that even he sort of felt was out of his league, so he couldn't get any. And then I heard he's been sort of interested in a guy who was like sort of an American Idol reject, like one of those people who tried out but never made it to the main show.
Oh my God!
What's happening over
Artie's
there?
covering his face so he doesn't make any jokes. So what are you hearing? You hearing any of these reports?
We don't have a thing on this, but remember, this is the guy who would not let us into his apartment to see the television that everybody
Because he
wanted
didn't
to know
want you to
about.
find out he was gay.
So,
now
he's
out of the closet.
well, I mean, what is his apartment decorated? Like, I can make him.
I guarantee you now. I guarantee you now he let you in his apartment.
I don't know about that.
I think he was trying to hide it.
Yeah, probably you would have walked in and seen that he was gay.
This is what the guys are telling me, because it's just great because you realize being gay and straight, it's all the same stuff. He met a guy.
Yeah.
Guy was really good looking. Was talking. Was talking to him. I guess they were like flirting, and like he was buying the guy dinners and stuff. And then he went to a bar. He thought it was sort of like a date, and then the guy was making out with another guy.
Artie, keep your face covered because we don't want to know that you're really laughing. How did he meet the American Idol reject?
The guy hangs around here from time to time. He's been on some shows here. If you saw him, you'd know who he is.
So he met the guy here?
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, he's getting brazen. He's getting brazen. I was in his office, and he pulls up this website of a bunch of guys with their shirts off, like 50 guys. And he goes, Gary, see if you can figure out which one is my type. So like, I had to sit there and guess which shirtless guy was his type. And there's a blind guy. He's got an office.
Mike, I hear, is getting like radical gay. He no longer accepts straight guys on his Facebook page. Is that true?
Wow.
I don't know, but I mean, it sounds like he's sort of, coming into his own.
Right.
Facebook page. Brazen Facebook page. Oh, good looking guy.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, compose yourself.
Well, it's me, Eric. Just wanted to talk to Howard about a couple of things. The fact that my life sucks. Of course, I won't be able to say that on air. And I absolutely need you guys to take me serious about having you guys help me get a job. several prank calls from Richard Christie pretending to be some employer looking to hire me. What I need is the real deal. You know, I've appreciated, you know, the $3,000 that I've gotten from the show.
This kid is 1 foot tall. He's in a wheelchair. And I don't know how to get him a job.
I was going to say, what does he do? Does he do anything besides watch American Idol?
I could be a solid gold dancer.
Look at the voice. Doesn't he sound like an evil character? Like,
I'll get you, man. I'm currently working as a picnic bench.
So, since I've been
Belly button now?
calling in,
yeah.
it's 2002.
You'll work for me, digging up bodies. He will bring bodies to life. You will carry your little 1 foot frame into the graveyard. I will lower you on a piece of dental floss. I will work for you, master. I'll do anything for you, master.
The old saying goes, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for one night. But you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. That's what I need.
Your job.
Not exactly for you guys to
He wants us to
fish, but for you guys to have
Teach him how to
a can of tuna fish.
Yeah, you can become a fisherman. That's what.
What if you use a man as bait? What does that get?
Let's put him on a hook and throw him in the ocean. Teach him how to fish.
Me rats and spiders to eat. I'm a midget philosopher.
put me out by getting a job and getting more money than
Get my
what you
coffin
guys are
ready.
giving me.
Open my coffin so I can be in it before sunrise. You 1 foot freak. Yes, master. Here is a bug I caught. You may eat it for breakfast. Thank you for the bug, master. Thank you, sir. Thank you for these spider doulas.
And plus more money than what SSI gives me a month, which is a joke to be stuck on SSI. That's why I'm so desperate to get a job.
Bring me young
Please help
virgins
me
to
out
drink
here.
the blood of.
Okay? Bye for now.
Where is he?
Eric, out. I'm in my underground land. Come with me, you 2-inch freak. Leaving young virgins together. Yes, master. Let's dig up bodies and we'll attach the electrodes to the nuts and bring them to life. You have to put my brain in a normal person's body. Please, master. You said you would take my brain and put it into a regular midget's body. Who's 2 feet tall?
Hello?
Yeah, can I speak with Eric, please?
This is him.
Hey, Eric, I heard you on the Howard Stern show today about looking for a job. I'm calling you about that. I called the office and got your number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my name's Buffman. I'm the owner of CWA, California Wrestling Alliance. I hear you're into wrestling.
Yes, I am.
We'd love to get you involved in the organization.
I have to think about that.
Well, can I tell you a little bit about it?
Sure.
Okay. I have a character design for you that I'd like to tell you about. It's called the Bat. What'll happen, your partner will actually throw you at the other wrestlers, and you will latch on to him and bite their necks. Would you be interested in that?
Actually, no, I would. This doesn't sound like something I would possibly be interested in doing?
I was going to ask you, too, are you afraid of heights?
No.
Well, because we were thinking, too, if you're not interested in actually having the wrestlers throw you, we might drop you from the rafters once in a while. We've actually designed this costume with working bat wings that would allow you to actually glide down from the rafters if you'd be interested in that.
No, thank you.
Eric, you know who this is?
No.
Take a guess.
Captain Jinx.
Guess again?
I don't have any idea.
It's your arch nemesis.
Oh.
Do you know?
Yes, Richard Christie.
How you doing, Eric?
I'm all right.
Did you think that was real?
No, because I've never heard of CWA at all.
Oh, so are you mad at me?
Yes.
Master, we must get Richard Christie.
Wait a minute, this isn't Dick.
Master, we will get him tonight. We will get our revenge on him. I will lift you up, and you will spit in his face. You mean Buffman? No, I keep telling you, there is no Buffman. Why won't you believe me? There is no such a name as Buffman. They won't drop me from the ceiling. Buffman.
I'll pick you up and you can mash him in the stomach.
We have to get Buttman. Please, Master. You can sit on my head and then spit at him. I don't want any more calls from Richard Christie.
Yeah, my arch nemesis.
I liked when he said, well, I'm not sure. I have to hear more.
We're going to drop you out of a ceiling with bat wings.
By the way, Gilbert would have accepted that job in 2 seconds.
They're going to throw you at the other wrestler.
Gilbert's agent would have said,
Where do I sign?
Where do I quit? Where's the car picking him up?
Well, what else could he do?
Eric turned us down, so get you do it. Master, if you're doing a paperclip.
Hi, this is the toaster. This is Eric the toaster.
I was wondering if I had any more Eric bits, but I don't know. They're too hard to find.
I would love to see a character of the Bat, by the way, in wrestling. I would love
That's
that.
a great idea. Somebody ought to take that.
Here comes Superfly Snookum. Oh, the Bat!
You better get me a job.
Eric the Bat is latched on to Superfly's neck.
You said you'd operate on me tonight and make me into a real person.
I will, it's me, Eric.
Instead, you tried to bring the Frankenstein monster.
The fact that my wife I won't be able to see that on there. And I absolutely need you guys to take me serious about having you guys help me get a job.
I can be an erotic dancer.
To Richard.
I want to work in a strip club.
Hey, where's my other Eric the Midget stuff?
Is Chippendale still hiring?
I keep dropping subtle hints that I need help with getting some Eric the Midget stuff. There's not one
There's
person.
not a person out there listening.
No, it's incredibly slow out there today. Yeah.
I got it on CD, but I think there's some stuff where I called Gary the Retard with Eric's voice on.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, that's what it was.
You promised you'd put my brain in Webster's body.
Asked you to do a benefit for Prada Willie?
Well, listen, this was awful. This was just the worst night of my life. I mean, the guy did a good... My buddy asked me months ago to do a benefit for kids, like do stand-up up in Boston. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. So I don't know what it was for. So we're on our way to Boston Saturday, and he goes, listen, man, I know in your act you talk about I eat a lot and you're heavy now, and you can't do that here. I'm like, why? He goes, well, you know what this is for? I'm like, no. He goes, this is for kids and, the parents and kids who have Prader-Willi disease. I'm like, what is that? He goes, well, they don't have a 15th chromosome, this kid. And their brain doesn't tell them when they're done eating. So these kids will just eat and eat and eat, and they'll shovel it in and shovel it in, so don't do any food jokes.
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, have food jokes. The only other thing I got is bashing the gays. I got nothing.
Right.
So I go up there, and there's an enormous buffet at the Prader-Willi buffet.
Were the kids there with the disease?
No, they didn't show, but the parents...
If they saw the buffet, they go...
Yeah,
exactly.
they have to tie them down.
That's not even a joke. Like, they go nuts. They run towards the buffet, and, of course, I overeat at the Prader-Willi buffet.
Right.
And... like, I stuff food down. I can't stop eating because I got drunk first and I couldn't stop eating. Like the disease. So, before I go on stage, they show a video of these children. 15-minute video. It's the saddest. Before I go up, I got to follow this. The saddest video you ever saw.
What's in the video?
In the video is all the children that have this disease and the parents struggling with dealing with them, and the parents look like they're going to explode with exhaustion. They can't. The kids don't sleep. They have too much energy, and they have to always monitor them because they won't stop. They'll eat themselves to death.
And they're all real fat, right?
They're all enormously obese. So there's the one they focus on is a 17-year-old girl's 400 pounds. And the parents have to hire these enormous bodyguards and put padding up all over because when the ice cream truck goes by...
Oh, man. When the ice cream truck comes by, what happens?
When she hears the bell...
What?
What are you doing over there?
What do they do? What do they have to do?
When she hears the bell...
Oh, my God.
When she hears... I'm sorry, God. The parents are sleep deprived. When she hears the bells for the ice cream truck, she gets up and goes, ah! She's just jumping around.
You're very sensitive.
It's thunderous. The house is moving. Boom, boom. They hire these enormous bodyguards.
There are guys that live there that tackle her?
Yeah, well, they hire these guys who used to play for the Bears. Like Mike Singletary lives with them, and they have to tackle her.
Oh, that's
and there's all pads. And
they show a film of that, and then they go, here's
Artie Lang. Well, this is why. Oh, God, they show a film, and it's so sad. It's like, and all the parents are there, and, it's heartbreaking. And... literally, like, it ends with these kids maybe dying, and it fades.
Oh, my God.
It fades to black.
I never heard of this syndrome.
It fades to black.
They did a whole special on it, like on
They
Discovery.
did. And
how many kids have it?
And I had seen the special. It fades to black.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Howard Stern Show, Artie Lang.
You're very sensitive, Artie Lang.
So I go up, and every instinct I have as a comedian is to say, look, I have this disease. Clearly.
Or just to jump on a table and eat some rolls.
But this huge buffet had you know how weddings had to have carving stations?
Yeah.
I was at the carving station like all night. I couldn't stop going. So my first joke was, I've been cut off at the carving station. And it like gets oozed. Nobody and goes, oh, is this guy gonna make fun of eating? Like boo, people are booing. And then I just, I'm sorry. And
say I'm working for free.
It was a real awkward moment. Like, thank God, because they said thank you. And then I went into some jokes about the Red Sox as it was in Boston, and I made a joke about Bill Buckner. They booed it. Now I'm bombing.
Way to win over the crowd.
I don't know what to do. So at the end, there was an old guy not laughing in the front, and I got mad. So I got dirty because I was being clean. I got dirty, and I said the joke. And when I said the joke, the old guy goes, he loves fun. So I just ended dirty. And exactly.
Hey, look at this.
And then I got off the stage. It was, they were happy. They were happy I went. But
right.
Can I go now?
No, you do laugh at everything. I heard one of his favorite movies of all time is Look Who's Talking. True?
I second for
Hey,
this.
listen, I think listen. It's not one of my most favorite movies of all time, John Hine.
I would give Problem Child 5 stars.
No, I wouldn't give that 5 stars, actually. But I think it's a funny movie. What do you want from me?
All right.
Sorry. Listen, I like a lot of other...
What do you like when the baby's talking?
Look, it's a baby, and it's talking. That's a baby talking. Babies don't talk. Hey, look, it's a baby talking to 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍. They don't talk, babies. And the baby's sarcastic. How does a baby... First of all, how does a baby talk? Second of all, how did I know to be so sarcastic? And the baby's wittier than John Travolta.
Yeah, smart kid for someone who just got on the planet 3 months ago.
There's some quality...
It's like De Niro laughing at Problem Child. Like, that's a baby! That's a baby talking to John Travolta Garcia! There's a baby fucking talk! I gotta find
I don't laugh quite that hard.
So it sounds like at JD's house?
No.
It's an infant! It's a infant! It's an infant! I can't even breathe! I can't breathe! It's a baby! I gotta call somebody. Have you seen this? Look who's talking. Well, guess who's talking? No, not an adult. It's a baby talking. I'm pissing and shitting myself right here. I've never shit from laughing.
JD will walk in laughing at anything, man.
Hey, Look Who's Talking 2 is coming out this week.
That's not... They didn't quite match.
They ruined it.
But I'm telling you, man.
It's not funny.
Boy, they had the talking baby. Where did they go wrong?
I don't know. I think Bruce Willis. I think Bruce Willis's voiceover work was funny. Sorry.
Roseanne was in the second one, right?
Yes.
She was the baby.
They ruined it.
You don't like the talking girl babies?
Who could laugh at him? Who would believe a baby would have Roseanne's voice?
You didn't buy the premise?
Baby would clearly have Bruce Willis's voice. What a bunch of bullshit. I want my money back.
Do they have the audio of that flipping or the video?
Of what?
Of the actual, they're filming it.
Oh, that's the other thing. Everything's on film. It's unreal. Is film of this?
Yeah.
Mambo. Why does it... You know, I've done some movies, shot TV shows. Why does it take 4 hours to set up a shot when a kid with a phone can get a perfect shot of a cop shooting a guy in South Carolina?
Can't see him on my camera.
God.
Get off, fuck, so it don't even matter. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. 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 Lord, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Lord, Jesus. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa. That was awesome. That was awesome right there, dog.
I thought he was dying.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Get the water, nigga. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. You can get the water, nigga. And go in there. bootleg fireworks shit. Oh, shit.
Hit the water. It's bootleg fireworks shit. Hey, hit the wire, nigga. What did he say?
Get some water.
Get some water. Shit, some water, nigga.
Oh, shit. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Get the water, nigga. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Get the water, nigga. Go down. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Get the water, nigga. Throw the fuck up.
Bootleg fireworks.
Is that Pierre Paul saying that?
What really happened to you on July 4th?
So normally on the 4th of July, got a lot of fireworks, got cookout for the kids, music. They have certain firecrackers. The one I was holding, I thought it was a different one, but it wasn't. And it just went off in my hand right away.
But you didn't have time to even throw.
I didn't have time. I was throwing them all night, and then I light the last one up and...
What the fuck is that? If that was Pierre Paul. Get the water.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Get the water, nigga.
What is that? That's just on the internet. Where did you find that? Where did you find that? That is tape. We have tape of. This is an Artie Line podcast exclusive. We have tape.
That's right.
We have tape of Pierre Paul blowing his hand up. Play that again.
Get the water, nigga.
That was actually Trump. That's why he's in trouble.
That was Trump. Holy shit, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I sent that to Dan. I was like, they have video of it. I don't think he actually watched it, but oh my god, I'm gonna throw up too.
Holy shit. Holy You know what was great about that was I really thought that was audio.
No.
You had me, and I keep going, how come this isn't all over the place? Oh, that was the greatest joke anyone's ever played on me. My ribs hurt.
Oh, Jesus! Get the water, nigga!
That's it. That guy was the guy. We should open that guy on the Hindenburg. If that guy saw the Hindenburg going down, like, all the humanity, get the water.
Bootleg Zeppelin.
What you crazy? Get the water.
That was my happiest moment ever. But as soon as Flippin' did it and I could see Artie getting serious, like, oh my goodness, this is...
Oh.
You thought it was really him.
I thought it was
like,
him.
Oh, he's going to laugh like crazy.
I thought it was him. Where did you find that? That should be, if you Google greatest piece of tape of all time, that should come up.
I like the loud. L-A-W.
Loud? Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
It's like the Fred Sanford.
Oh,
I'm coming with you.
I'm coming with you. Oh, Elizabeth. Get the water, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, get the water. I'm coming to see you, honey. I'll be the one with no hands and I'm 80 in my other hand.
I didn't have time. I was throwing them all night, you know, and then I like the last one up and...
All right.
I just like to look on your face when you actually figure it out.
Oh, no. Well, yeah.
All right, you have to stop laughing.
No, I know, but dude, that's one of those things where when you wake up in the morning, you just hope you laugh that hard.
I know.
Yeah, oh my God. Bravo, man. Bravo.
The bag's on you.
The bag's on you.
The blazing aftermath reveals the extent of the disaster, an inferno which became a flaming tomb, a twisted mass of girders, the seared and scorched skeleton of what was once a mighty airship.
Oh, Lord Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Get the water, nigga! Jesus Christ! Lord have mercy!
Hello?
Is this Sal Governelli?
Yes.
Sal Governelli. This is from Human Resources. I've been trying to reach you. You were on the wrap-up show this afternoon on Howard Stern.
Right.
And you made some offensive comments. We've had several complaints. One of the sponsors is threatening to pull out. Some serious employees who heard the comment are very upset.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, this is Gary.
Gary, I was calling Sal, Governor.
Now, what happened here?
Sal, I was standing there, so Sal didn't believe it was real, so I have to pretend that it's real, and then I had the phone back and go, dude, you're in trouble.
All right.
Allie, because he was on the wrap-up show with you today, and he made some offensive comments, and we really need to rectify the situation.
Right. All right, so so you obviously have some sort of an idea that you guys have in mind. Let me let you talk to Sal for a second.
Okay.
All right. Okay, yeah. I had to pass it to Gary because, he runs the whole thing here, so I just wanted to make sure.
He didn't make the comments, Mr. Governelli, you did, and so that's why we need to talk to you. Now, we want to rectify this. What we've come up with, there's going to be an emergency meeting today at about 3 o'clock, and we would like for you to record an apology, to explain why you made these comments, to express remorse for these comments, and we'd like it to be played on the wrap-up show tomorrow. But before it's played, they need to be approved at this meeting. So can you do that? It's really important.
Sure.
We're going to have to talk about doing some sensitivity training as well, and I think that'll be helpful.
Okay.
We've had several problems.
Do you want me to address this as an apology?
It's important that you explain why you said the comments and why you're sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Can you do it on a CD and I'll pick it up? It'll be easier.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Okay.
Not a problem. I'll take care of that right now.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate your cooperating.
My pleasure.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Will just told me that the reason Sal handed me the phone, which I didn't even know, was he got so scared he just handed the phone off.
Right, that's what I thought was happening, but he didn't know what to do, and he gave it to you.
So then what did Sal take? Did he write something down, or did he just...
He walked into me and go, here's a CD for the 3 o'clock meeting.
All right, here's Sal's apology.
How silly is he that they would do this on the phone?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Sal Governelli.
The very good trite.
It's funny already. It's funny already. This is
how many times? Let's have a poll right now. How many times will we play this apology?
All the time.
Hi, this is Sal Governelli. And yesterday I said a few comments that offended a few people, and I'd like to extend my apologies for those comments. Unfortunately, I didn't represent myself properly on how I wanted to explain myself. I have a tremendous respect for all cultures and all races. If I did offend or hurt anybody, I again extend my most sincere apologies. Thank you very much for understanding, and I greatly appreciate your time.
Wow.
My only criticism, it's too short.
Yeah, my criticism is
on and on.
they should have called him back and said, listen, you have to explain what you said and then what you meant.
The issue.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he doesn't know how to structure a sentence either.
The best is that
Hey,
middle part.
Gary, when he comes back upstairs from Ronnie, why don't you say, listen, I got a call last night. I didn't want to tell you this from human resources. The apology isn't good enough. And that
it's too general.
It's too general. You have to specifically repeat what you said, explain why you said it, and then issue an apology, and an apology to all black people and all peoples of this planet.
African Americans.
But also, you have to explain why it's wrong. You have to let people know know why it's wrong.
And tell them you need it in like 15 minutes.
Got it. The more he has to explain himself, the better.
So meanwhile, after Sal cut this, then he's running around freaking out.
Well, listen, I went down and had lunch with some friends. I came back up here, and he was crazy.
Wait.
I did it now. He was shaking.
Here's the rap.
What he was talking about.
The rap is, he goes, you see what's going to happen. Once you make the apology, you see what happened to the guys at BAB, you see what happened to the guys who wrote the Tsunami song. It's an admission of guilt. It's the first step. Gary, this is the first step. They're going to fire me. Once I make the apology, I'm done.
Yeah, they're building his case.
Here's his whole paranoid thing.
You know what? It'll all blow over in a day. Nobody will even remember this.
Gary said there's absolutely no talking about this tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think this will even come up tomorrow.
This is crazy, though. Bullshit, man, man, what the can't fucking believe this shit. I'm telling you, man, what the
Well, don't let it stress you out.
Don't let it stress me out. Human resources, they're having an emergency meeting. This is another thing. When you apologize, you're proving that you're wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I said she got drunk and had a black kid. In a normal circumstance, she wouldn't have done that. Whether it's black, white, Puerto, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you say stuff like that all the time.
That's what I'm saying. We played.
You better not redo the black haunted house bit.
Better not redo that. Dude, I'll be happy with my job right now. This lady was panicking, man. Oh my God, no.
Well, I got your back, buddy. I know, like, you didn't mean anything bad by it.
I didn't mean anything. The girl got drunk and had sex with a guy. But because I threw a black kid, people automatically assumed that I was being racist. Every day, man. Now an emergency meeting over this? I didn't have the kid. She did. She should have a meeting.
It's like you said, man, women, just nothing but trouble.
You gotta play this at the wrap-up show. How crazy is that?
I just hope that Howard goes.
We got to let him recut one and go through and play it on the wrap-up show.
I mean, we got to go with this all day. That it has to still be approved, and it's only approved at the last minute.
Hey, Gary, is there a way we can tap in and listen to him recording? What?
I'll talk to Scott about it. But in the meantime, we should just switch gears because he's going to be back up any
But let me finish playing this. I got 48 more seconds. I got to hear it.
It's till 12 tomorrow.
I never even thought about that, man. That's a good idea.
Maybe you should talk to Gary about seeing if Howard can, like, extend the show. So
yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Then he's gonna really think I'm nuts.
Maybe he'll throw you a bone.
What? This is you gotta be kidding me.
People are sensitive these days.
It's terrible, man. I got black friends all over the place. Yeah, Kevin Lofton's a good friend of mine. I got black friends at home and shit.
Wow. Just look at it this way. At least this isn't as bad as getting caught jacking off.
Damn it. I'm going to stick an apple in my mouth every day for the rest of my life. I'm not even going to talk anymore.
Robin's a friend of mine.
Black friend. Hey, you didn't make his list of black friends. All right, look, we've got to shut up now.
But think about
everyone's in on this who's listening.
He's making
What?
Just one quick point.
Like we're whispering that way he won't hear.
He said Andrea should take the meeting. Like what?
They're gonna have a meeting for her.
Even if she did something wrong, she doesn't work.
It's just all wrong. There's no explanation.
He doesn't understand anything.
Hey, by the way, so let's go back to Artie on.
Well, what was your second question about it?
All right. Well, the best sports show. First of all,
right.
I'll start the bit over again.
Okay.
How much it costs, but I can't.
I would have Sean tell you if he'd come in.
I'm actually thinking of buying like 300 of these and sending them to people.
Oh, my
for
God.
Christmas.
Oh, good.
I'm not kidding.
You want to?
I'm making a major purchase.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I hope they kept the production up.
Oh, I do it by myself if I had
really?
to.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Don't you think people would love that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Hysterical.
I'm
love
doing
that
it.
head.
I'm going to buy 300 of them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Make sure you get them out.
All right, I will. Order early. Beetlejuice head. How much for your actual head, if I want to buy that?
Oh, it's pretty much.
Yeah? What would you charge for that if I just chop off your head and take it with me?
That's what
I don't know. You wouldn't do it.
$200?
$200 chop my head off.
Chop your head off, and I own your real head. I stuff you, and I put you right on my
After
mouth.
you stuff it in my head in there, Howard.
All right, what do you want?
Do that to me?
You want $1,000?
That ain't right.
No?
You can't even talk Beetle into that.
Try to trick me, huh?
How about $1 million? I chop your head off, and then stick
Chop
your...
my head. I probably still need my head.
You don't need it. Yeah.
If you want to know how much the beetle head is,
go ahead.
Go to jollydwarf.com.
I'm going.
Let me say that again. Jollydwarf.com.
How much for the real Beetlejuice head?
There's no figure on that.
What you mean no figure on that?
On your head.
How do you know? You been there?
Yeah. How do you know?
How much, Beetle?
How much for your head?
I
Seriously.
don't know, but you want to know?
Pete, I want the real head. I want your head.
My head? I got a big head.
You got a beautiful head.
But
how much?
But I want to own it.
You want to
I
own
want to
it?
chop your head off and own it.
You can't chop my head off. I need my head.
No, you don't. For what? What do you need your head
What
for?
are you using it for?
You ain't using it for anything.
Oh, you use it for art. What else?
Yeah, I want to use it like I want you to live on my desk.
Yeah, put it on your desk and use it.
Your head.
My head, yeah.
Yeah, your
but
real
you don't
head.
want to chop my head. I want to use my head. I'm not a con artist.
I signed a new satellite deal. I can afford your head. Name your price.
Oh, you can name the price $200. Hey.
All right. Done deal.
It's a done deal, buddy.
Done deal. 200. Where's my wallet?
When do you get it?
Yeah.
Got the Sean chopping his head off in the back.
I need a new hat rack.
Need no new hat rack here.
Gary, bring in my axe. I want to collect my head right now.
You got to like yours.
Let me ask you something. You know, I collect skulls.
Yes.
And I don't have any. I only have one human skull. It's a Chinese woman, actually.
Yeah?
But I could imagine, seriously, after you die, which I hope it never happens in my lifetime,
Well, I wouldn't die there.
but after you die,
I wouldn't go there.
I would want to own his skull.
I wouldn't
How much
go
would
there.
you pay for that?
For his skull?
Yeah.
10 grand.
All right.
I'm serious.
10 grand? Okay.
After you die.
Give me 10 grand, then you.
No, I'll give you 10 grand once you're dead.
Well, I'm done. I ain't died yet.
All right. Well, you just keep that in mind. You got something to look forward to. All right. Anyway, everyone go to jollydwarf.com for Beetlejuice's head.
That's right.
If you want some Beetlejuice head, you got to go to jollydwarf.com. All right.
If you want to do two different outfits, or they just come in swimsuit?
I think swimsuit.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
So that's part of their appearance.
Okay.
Then you got personality.
Right, you'll do the personality test.
Yeah, you do an interview.
Yeah, we don't want any whiners.
So it's personality.
Why? I don't have a leg. Why?
It's personality.
My life's so hard.
Why? I don't have a leg. I'm ugly. Yeah.
So you're judging them on 3 areas.
Why? I've got no appendages and I got one eyebrow. Why? Got an enormous nose and fake teeth and no arms. Why? I've got 4 of my teeth knocked out. Why? I don't have a neck and I've got the flu. Why?
I'm missing 2 legs and an arm.
Why?
wah. My two eyes are different colors and I have no knees. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, you cry, baby.
Tell it walking, cry, baby.
Tell it walking.
Look at me. I'm overweight myself. I'm dealing with it.
One of the girls sent the tape. It was so funny. She's like, here's what I look like. And she's wearing a dress, and she goes, here's the stump, and she pulls off her fake leg and throws it, and she goes, and here's the rump, and she turns around and lifts her skirt up.
No, that's a girl who should be in the pageant.
She had a lot of personality.
Yeah, I got a stump. Wah, wah.
Almost all of them are from...
Toughen up, honey.
Almost all of them are from where?
Almost all of them are from cancer, except one girl...
I lost a leg from cancer. And I'm a hemophiliac. Wah, 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 wah.
I didn't investigate the whole thing, but one girl said something about losing a hand in a lawnmower accident.
Ooh.
Chlamydia victim. Legless hemophiliac.
You think she'll be whining about that, Artie?
Wow, I lost my hand in a lawnmower. Wow, wow, wow. I dropped my crack pipe in the blender and it went on puree. Wow, wow, wow.
So, Artie, as one of the judges, you're going to be looking for a chick who's kind of upbeat.
Yeah, tough.
Yeah, tough.
Someone who can face it. I've got AIDS and no feet. Wow, wow, wow.
See, one of the girls is like a triathlete. She sent me video of her throwing out the first pitch at a Major League Baseball game.
Right, that would be...
Yeah, that's the kind of girl Artie's looking for.
That's
nice.
Yeah,
she's not complaining.
She's not complaining or bitching about it. Oh, I got no legs. Could you help me up the steps? I think it's easy getting up the steps being 30 pounds overweight.
So you don't want to hear
Where's your ramp?
Yeah.
You don't want to hear any kind of complaining.
No whining at all.
Right.
Nothing.
So you're saying it's...
So the personality thing's going to be interesting.
So it's looks, amputation, and personality.
That's the biggest category.
Yeah.
For me.
Shouldn't they have to do some physical activity, or is that too weird?
We didn't tell them that.
It depends. I mean, if you give them a physical activity and everybody's missing
would it be fair?
The same thing,
right.
Or different things, and it's easier for a legged person to do, it would be wrong.
I've got no extremities and strep throat. Wow, wow.
But you bring up a good point now, Howard.
I can't scratch myself.
Are the girls coming in with or without
got
the prosthesis?
Got an itch, but no arms. I've got an itchy leg, but no arms. And it's only one leg.
Are the girls coming in what?
With or without the prosthesis. In other words, you want them to come in with it?
They can come in with it, but take it off.
They got to take it off.
It's up to them. That's their choice. They have to decide on presentation.
Because even those are weird. One of the girls...
How do you see what's,
Oh, you can see, Robert. Like one of the girls...
No, they take it off.
Well, that's what you're saying. It's their choice. I'm saying I want to see.
Oh.
See, one of the women...
Okay.
Yeah, see, some of the women have legs...
Yeah?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Rusty. Is Bob around?
No, he's not, but I could give you his cell phone number.
All right, well, could you just get him a message for me?
Yeah, hang on a second. Okay?
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Well, he borrowed a movie from me about 2 weeks ago called 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I was just wondering if I could get it back.
You borrowed a movie?
Yeah, movie.
You must have the wrong number or something.
Why's that?
Because he doesn't like those kind of movies.
Why do you think he doesn't like movies?
I guess because he's a Christian.
Huh. All right, well, write down the name of the movie so you can just tell him. It's called 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
All right, I got it.
And here, write down, because there's 5 of them. I loaned him part 2. Write down the movie stars that are in it. This one's got Jack Longrod. Write that down. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is in it. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Kenny Curve is in it. Now, just read that back to me, because I'll make sure he knows which movie it is.
Okay, Jack Longwide, Kenny Curve, and Patsy, what's her name?
Piss Flaps.
Miss Flaps?
Piss Flaps.
Okay.
And Frankie Fudge Packer's in it, too. And 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 is in it, too.
Okay, I'm running out of room on my paper.
You got the last two names? Can you read those back to me real quick?
Frankie Budge Packer, Jack Longwide, Kenny Kercock, Patsy Tisflaps.
Yeah.
To them? I just don't. I think it's like it's exploiting's not the right word, but it doesn't feel right to me to do it.
Right, because you think something will happen to them.
No.
I don't deny I do that in that bathroom, and I told you I reserved that for no-show days.
So here's the question.
You guys are
here's the
all
question. Here's the
liars.
time. No, here's the timeline.
You guys are all liars.
Hold on.
No, I'm going to be the bathroom cop. Trust me. Everyone's bathroom habits are getting reported back on the air.
Here's Jason. If I ever go at work, I always go in here. I never go back there. Ever.
Okay, John. Okay.
I mean,
I will be keeping.
You're trying to cast doubt on it, but why would I lie about it?
Don't you have your work job?
You're lying right now because I saw you walk into the bathroom 2 days ago. Now maybe you're going in there to take a piss.
I've
maybe
never,
you're going in there to
take a dump. Take a dump. That's what I'm saying. No, I pee in there all the time.
But here's the timeline. Scott Salem in at 11:19, Jason Kaplan at 11:27, Benji in at 11:30, me in at 11:32. It's not me, I can guarantee, because I'm the one who reported.
Well, based on Jason's logic, how can we prove that?
Because I'd be a moron to report it.
You could be a brilliant.
So it's got to be one of the three, and I don't see the timing working out for it to be Jason or Benji.
I'm not bragging when I says it takes more than 3 minutes for me to shit. Like, that's an embarrassing thing to admit.
Okay.
And it's not something I'm proud of. So when I come on here and say I couldn't have shit in 3 minutes, it's not how I go to the bath. That would be like an emergency shit. That means I ran in there, pulled my pants down, did my business, and that's just not how I shit.
Wait, so Jason, are you saying now that you definitely weren't the shitter?
I can't say that because I don't know if and when I shit on Wednesday. And quite frankly, I feel I'm the only person being honest when they say they can't remember their
Jason,
No, I remember.
I can remember I didn't shit on Wednesday.
I can't remember what I shit on
okay.
Thursday. I
mean,
can't remember if I shit on Friday.
Here's the thing. I'm with Howard on this one. I can remember the last time I made a number 2 in that bathroom because I try not to, and there's an awareness of that it's not supposed to happen in there.
Don't take this the wrong way. I'm at work here,
right,
at least twice as long.
No, I got it.
During the day and during the days where there's no show, Thursdays and Fridays. Okay, I believe my relationship with the office is slightly different than yours or Howard's relationship with the office. I spend more time here Monday through Friday than I do in my own house. So yes, I have a different relationship, I think, with the bathroom and remembering every time I use it than I would if you're only here for 5-6 hours every morning, 3 days a week.
Is the bathroom aware of the relationship?
The bathroom is very aware of our relationship.
And we're all aware of the relationship as well. Jeff in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Well, it just all goes back to the same thing. Everything's pointing to Jason McGarry and his favorite line. Oh, I got to defend Jason on this one.
Well, how is everything pointing to Jason? We're looking. Listen, hold on. Let me finish my sentence. Look at the timing. The timing just doesn't make sense. I'm not saying he emphatically didn't do it. I'm saying the timing doesn't seem to work.
Scott, are you positive?
Like you just said with everybody else, you remember when you took a shit in there. Scott said he didn't. Benji said he didn't. But you'll still say, I can't, I got to defend Jason on this one. And you come in there and at least 15 times I can remember that was your first line.
Did you have any gas on
Wednesday, possibly?
Nobody cares what you think.
Let me clarify this. I didn't take a shit in there, but
you won't
it is
swear
possible.
On your kid's life about it.
Right.
All right, I'll swear on my kid's life I didn't take a shit in there.
But it is
possible that someone had violent gas.
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever?
Did you possibly have violent gas?
Did you ever have gas when you pee?
Of course.
Well, okay, there's the answer.
But did you possibly have violent gas?
Is that what happened to you? Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't shit.
When you pee?
I don't remember. Gas, I don't remember. I know I didn't shit. Okay, I can tell you I didn't shit.
This wasn't a cloud. This was a wall.
I didn't shit.
Do you know the difference? You walk into a fart cloud, but then it's it's a cloud, and you can move away from it. This was a shit wall.
Well, I didn't do it.
John in Cleveland, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, John.
Listen, there's no doubt about it. Okay, Benji, I don't like you, but I believe that you didn't do it.
Thank you,
Jason, you're all right, brother. And if you weren't, I would tell you did it. You didn't do it. Scott, you fat lying piece of shit. Just
thank you very much.
own up to it. You did it.
I'm
brother.
telling you,
The timeline is there.
No, there's no time. The timeline means I entered. You don't know how long I was in there.
Oh
So
my
tell
God.
me how long I was in there, and then I'll tell you I took a shit.
Scott, do I have to get video?
Do you ever fart when you pee? Come on, Scott. You
Hey,
took
Scott,
a
I
shit.
do have a question. Why were you there for like
There's
9
nothing wrong with taking a shit.
minutes
Everybody
if you
does.
were just...
He wasn't. Hold on. He wasn't there for 9. All we know is what time he went in. There's no way to know when he left.
We need like a photo.
Well, actually, there is a way you can know. If you do get the video, you can see when somebody left.
Well, we don't have video that's on the bathroom door. We only have it of the hallway.
But Scott's got to pass by to go back to where
There
he
should
was.
be like an automatic photograph when you sit down on it.
Again, if I knew I did it, like if I knew, like, yeah,
Me
I
too.
shit really bad on Wednesday and I left first of all, I would admit it. Number one, like flat out, I'd be like, yeah, I fucking did it, caught red-handed. I just don't remember, but I will take you through my shitting process since everyone seems so interested in it.
I'm not that interested.
Some people do.
Please
don't.
That's all
right. I try, unless it's an emergency, which I can count on my fingers the amount of times it's been an emergency, and there wasn't one last Wednesday. That I could state. That I don't like using that bathroom to do a number 2 while the show is on, and 11:30 is still showtime because all of Howard TV is here. All the radio guys are still here. There's people knocking on the door every 3 seconds. It's not a comfortable situation.
Right.
And I know this about myself that when I do it, it's in the afternoon. I prefer not to use the thing out here either because it's smelly and there's 500 other people shitting. So again, unless it was an emergency, that would be breaking my normal habit to go at 11:30 in the morning.
But 11:30 was not showtime.
No, it's still people are still around.
Until 12, everybody's
You
still
know what?
here.
A lot of the
it's
Howard
crazy.
TV guys were talking about this. If any of you guys want to come down here and point the finger, now is the time because everyone seems to be denying their participation in this. Scott,
What do you mean?
Michigan.
What do you mean?
The Howard TV guys were saying when certain people leave, you can smell it, and they could speak for themselves. Scott, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, I love how everybody's just passing over the fact that Gary didn't do it. Gary, what a great offense. You took a shit that smelled so bad that you even were afraid to let anybody know you might have done it.
Yes, you caught me.
That's awesome.
I swear on the life of my children that you're a douchebag.
I mean, it does
That's
fall
great,
into
Gary.
those who dealt it, smelt it argument, Gary. Guy does have a point.
I swear on the life of my children, happily, that I did not take a shit in there.
Jason, I respect the fact that you admit that you go in there, and you're actually coming clean about that.
Yes.
But ultimately, I think this is pointing towards you. Because you said you gone there, you can't remember, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Benji, who knows? And Scott, I mean, he swore on the life of his kid, and he never does that.
What do you mean, who knows with me? I listen, whether you believe
That's for
it or
everything.
not,
We say that about you for everything.
I'm giving you a definitive thing. I did not do it. I completely remember. I completely remember walking in there and the smell.
Gary, I beg you now. Go pull the videotape from the hallway. I want to know exactly how long I was in
And
the
if you get the
bathroom.
video,
I don't need to
you'll
know.
see.
No,
you'll
I want to
see-
know exactly when I left.
And
I
you'll
want to
see
know if I'm
my
not
reaction
in there. If
when
I'm
I
not in
walked
there
in,
for
like,
a minimum of a
pulling
minute and a
back.
half, I did not shit. End of story.
Well, it's hard to because you may not have come right back by the camera. You might have gone and chatted with somebody right.
No,
after
isn't that camera right in the hall?
No, you got to come down. It's
Well, we
not
need
on the
better
bathroom
cameras, though.
door.
You can't disprove a negative. I can't go on here and say, oh, well, 100% wasn't me. Or I can't sit here with 100% not me. I feel I'm the only one being honest, admitting that they take shits in the bathroom. Sorry, I don't believe these two guys when they say they don't remember.
Jason,
That's my
I do remember. I did not defecate here on Wednesday. I absolutely remember that.
Okay, we'll take your word for it. I mean, that's all you're asking us to do is take your word for it.
You're right, but
Okay.
don't say it like it's not.
I don't take
maybe
your word for
I believe that you don't. It's not that unusual for people to remember when they shit and where they shit. It's not that rare.
Maybe it's rare that I'm the one that doesn't remember when they shit. I don't know. I don't keep a logbook. I know I shit this morning before I came to work. That's the last shit I remember taking.
And what was the problem with
How long did you take?
What was the problem with
Too
the
long.
with
I
the
was late.
newspapers? You were being accused like
So a while ago, like I'm talking a year and a half ago, Tracy came up to me and started talking to me loudly about newspapers in the bathroom because I do take newspapers in the bathroom, as do several other people here. I won't name them. But she was saying that I was reading the papers and leaving them on the side. I wasn't. I was reading the paper and throwing them out. And I told her that at the time. And I told her who I thought it was that was leaving the papers stacked up. And she confronted that person. Then a year later, I'm sitting in the hall. I'm talking to Tim's assistant, Sarah.
Who's very cute. You need to know
Very cute.
that.
And we're talking about work. And Tracy comes barreling out of her office in her Tracy way and starts screaming about, you know, me and my fucking shits, and she's had enough of it, and I leave the papers, and blah, blah, blah. And I got pissed, not because she was wrong, which she was, but because I'm sitting here and I'm just trying to talk to a girl in the hallway, and now my stories about my shit are being thrown out everywhere. I didn't appreciate that. I didn't think it was necessary. Tracy and I are fine. But it's not me. It's not me. And now I go and I report every time I see a newspaper in the bathroom. I report on it.
Did you address that with her? How when you were talking to Sarah, you felt sort of uncomfortable?
I don't. You know what? I yelled. She yelled. We both didn't talk for a day, and then we both pretended it never happened.
Did you try to explain it to Sarah at all that you don't really?
No, Sarah was gone by the time Tracy and I were done yelling at each other.
Did you guys ever see the episode of How I Met Your Mother where Jason Segel does a whole plot line about how when he walks to the bathroom with a magazine, everybody knows he's going to take a shit?
Yeah, he went to the other building and he had to hide it.
𝗵𝗵 had a whole edict about it at K-Rock. Sales guys weren't allowed to bring newspapers into the bathroom. It was a whole thing.
Tracy, I know there's been issues with this bathroom really from the get-go. Has it gotten any better, or do you think people are still disrespecting the
It got better
privilege?
for a while. People were paying a little more attention when they were leaving, cleaning things up off the seats. But like last week, I mean, the pubes have started all over again. There was just urine all over the floor. And
How's that possible?
So it was all over the inside of the you could see the urine. Like, all you had to do was walk in and you could see it on the floor.
Both Scott and Benji do say they pee in the bathroom all the time. They're on record for that. Not me.
Trace, what was this issue you had with Jason?
God, I don't even want to call it an issue because it's not anymore. We've discussed it. It's gone. But basically somebody, and Jason says it's not him, so if he says it's not him, so be it, goes in there, takes the paper, and then leaves it in there after they shit. That's fine if you want to read the paper in there when you shit. Many people do it. I get it. But take it with you when you go. Nobody wants your shitty paper. Don't leave it in there and tell me, oh, this one's going to want to read it. That one's going to want to read it. No one's going to want to read it. And I know this because they pile up, and by Friday there's 5 papers sitting there that no one has touched because they're shitty papers, and nobody wants to touch a shitty paper.
So whoever's doing this isn't performing a public service like they think they are.
No, they're being lazy. Because they can't put their hand 3 feet to the left and stick it in the dumpster. They have to leave it on the counter.
And after Tracy and I had this incident, I started to report to her every time I saw a paper left. And you know what? Again, not to sound like a snob, but they're all USA Todays. And I mean, I'm fucking wasting my time on that shit.
I don't read that paper.
They actually, I have to say, though, they became USA Todays after we had the discussion. Before that, it was the New York Post.
Wow, that is some master. Well, I get my New York Post electronically, so it would be on my iPad.
Okay.
Daily News would be the only one I don't get.
I will tell you how little a sense of humor Tracy has when it comes to the bathroom. She complained to me once that there were pubes in there, and I cracked a joke that she did not find funny. And I said, hey, if you shake the tree hard enough, a few leaves will fall off. She's like, that's disgusting.
And Tracy, you're just disgusted by all this, yes?
Just your bathroom habits. Just, you know, if you're at home and, you know, your wife cleans your bathroom, your cleaning lady cleans your bathroom, I'm not your wife, I'm not your cleaning lady. I mean, we do have a maid at night, and I get it. That's what she's there for. But that's at night. We're there all day from 6 a.m. on. By 12 o'clock, it's disgusting. It's disgusting in there.
I'm way more put out by the piss on the floor than I am by the shit.
It was gross.
Yeah.
I mean,
listen,
lean down and use a fucking towel and clean it up if you can.
I'm still put off that we found a pebble there once that we could never identify who it belonged to.
A pebble?
Yeah, we found a little shit pebble. You don't remember that?
Oh, a shit pebble. I thought you meant.
Can we just take a step back for a second? It's one thing to shit, and I'm not trying to get this off me because I still don't think it was me that did it, but it's one thing to shit and leave a smell. It's another thing to piss on the floor, see yourself piss on the floor, and then walk away. That, to me, that's crazy. That is like, pick up a fucking paper towel, bend down, and fucking do what you got to do. Don't leave piss on the floor.
Do you think there's any chance that somebody pees and doesn't know they hit the floor?
Yes.
No, not this time. Not this time. No
you know
way.
what? I've done it before. I've missed, whatever. But I've cleaned up afterwards. I go, oh shit, and I get a paper towel and I clean up.
I've only ever missed, to the best of my knowledge, like when I was so drunk. And I haven't been that drunk here.
No, because I know what Tracy's talking about, and I've seen it. I didn't come running, but now I will. I'm going to come running to everybody.
By the way,
you walk in, you see there's a puddle underneath the fucking toilet, and it happens in our...
It's somebody who doesn't drink a lot of water because it is bright yellow. You can't miss it.
Somebody who might drink a very green vegetable drink.
And by the way, speaking of our public bathroom, last week, I don't remember if it was Thursday or Friday, and I don't Well, I know I was taking a piss because I was at the urinal, but I was standing in a puddle of water. I mean, it was just the whole thing was all the urinals were under 3 inches.
We've had these issues. We had these issues at K-Rock in the public bathroom too. The men's bathrooms are just by nature disgusting.
That K-Rock bathroom was nasty.
You have no idea. I mean, we found somebody was shaving in there. We weren't even sure it was mustache hair. We thought it might have been pubes. It was so fucking gross.
Who do you think these newspapers are pointing to, Gary?
USA Today? Well, I couldn't say. But look, you mean who on the staff can't read a paper well enough unless there's graphs and pictures?
Lots of colors.
I got to think about that. Hey, it's Gary 𝗻𝗏, Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked to the guy who goes on Craigslist and gets laid like crazy. That, of course, led us to talking to Benji about his exploits on Craigslist. And then Ronnie came in and we talked about his alter ego, Rhonda, and how Rhonda likes some finger in her ass a little bit, not all the way. Here's how it all went.
Our guest on the phone today, Aaron, who was the conqueror of Craigslist, I guess, and he talked about how he's not a particularly good-looking guy, but he knew how to play this game very well. And Benji, before you came in, we were saying today was the most eloquent. You were right on mic. You're an expert in this field.
You took the straightest line to get to your point.
Yeah, right. That came across very clearly. But you seemed, could you vouch for him in a sense? Like, do you believe everything he said was true? All of his stories, all that stuff can happen.
Absolutely. And it's like I've said, it's if someone wants to figure it out, it works.
It's very interesting because interviewing him today was not that different from that night that we all went out to dinner with you and everybody at the table was interviewing you, and that's how I knew this guy was telling the truth, because what he talked about sounded a lot like what you talked about.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in the right place, like you said, small towns, I can't imagine it working. But if you're in a place with a big enough it's all a numbers game, and it's niche marketing and knowing how to play it.
Right. So you're appealing to these fantasies, and if somebody bites, you're in business. But you did have an issue with the picture, right? Did we?
Well, he said like, use a picture that looks like you. I think for an uglier guy, that's not as. I would use one your best for a guy. For a girl, you should use. Well, for a guy, should use his best picture.
And a girl should use her not so best?
Well, it depends. Well, for dating purpose, this is different. For dating, a girl should use her worst picture. But for just purely hooking up, a guy should definitely use his best picture.
And is part of the element sort of like the unknown, like you don't know who's going to show up at the door, and is that part of the...
there's an exciting, like walking somewhere in the middle, in 2 in, and in some, like, it's kind of scary, but kind of exciting.
I was blown away by the show up with a blindfold.
Turn around.
That's just, to me, that just has trouble written all over it.
Have you done something like that?
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, I would wait blindfolded, and no. But I've told the guys here before, and this was years ago, and like I played into girls like rape fantasies, and I was always very worried, if you go to what if someone's, which now there's been several cases where people have set people up and they've gone to the wrong apartment.
Right. How can you prove your innocence?
Well, the guy said he never. Girls don't do that initially. There's a lot of girls that are into that fantasy that do that, and I would always kind of whisper first, like, wait, this is really you, you're really into it. I wouldn't just start, doing it.
Ronnie, what do you think of this Craigslist stuff? Would you give this a shot back in the day?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I don't know. You never know what you're walking into. It's too risky for me. I wouldn't do it.
Benji, what would you say was, aside from that, what would you say was, back in the day, was the most dangerous situation you were ever in, where you got the most nervous or anything?
In projects, like not once in the apartment, but all of a sudden you realize, like, between floors on the elevator, that like people coming in and out of the elevator, that can be very scary.
Like you'd be in an apartment on a street with 3 digits and on the 44th floor.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you ever turn around in the middle and say, I can't go through with this?
If I met the girl and the girl was like, something was like really off about her, oh, absolutely.
But what would be off? What would scare you away? I'm not talking about if you meet a girl and you didn't like her look, that I get. Have you ever not had sex with a girl because there was
hairy stomach?
No, there was something that scared you, or something that, what do you call it? Your spidey sense should go on? Is that what he said?
No, it was usually more about looks. Always, if the girl's hot, I could get through
Hey, did you ever walk into a situation? You walked in, you know, the girl was real hot and everything, and you found out she had a cock.
No, but I
Have you, Ronnie?
No, I'm just asking a question because, you know, anything's possible because you get the transvestites who.
Well, no, but I had
do
been
that
in
kind
situations.
Of stuff too,
I talked about once on the air where I got there, and then I did realize, like, holy fuck, this is a dude.
And so that's and he left.
So that's what I'm asking you.
Well, okay, well, there was one.
Was it was it a girl? You thought it was a girl.
There was a situation years ago. I talked about this. I called in the show before I worked here. This was before Craigslist. This was like from a phone line, and I went to the apartment in the middle of the night.
Oh my God!
And I was sitting on her bed, and all of a sudden I realized this is a guy. All of a sudden I was like, "There's no way this isn't a guy."
But it looked like a girl when you walked in. You thought it was a chick.
I thought it was a chick.
Did you reach down to check?
No. But then she said to me, like, because she said that she was living at her parents' house. She said, "You can't leave." I started telling her, like, you know, I'm not comfortable with this. I have to go. And she's like, "Oh, you know, my parents will wake up. You can't leave." And I just started getting really scared. So
what'd you do?
I started talking about my girlfriend, and I said I had a girlfriend, and I felt so bad that I was cheating on her. And then this guy is like, starts like, "Oh my God, that's so sweet," and he's like cradling me, and I had to just sit there for a couple hours and talk about how guilty I felt till her parents.
Was he a big guy? Like, could he have raped you or something? Or?
No, it was.
Did you feel when you were in the hug that if you wanted to leave, it would be difficult because of the strength?
I started getting scared because I started looking around the room. There was all kinds of like satanic symbols.
Oh my God!
Like skulls and.
So you should have looked at that before you got.
Yeah, you didn't notice that right away.
Hey, Ronnie, beforehand, when we were talking about this, when you went in as Rhonda, when talking with JD, and the finger in your ass came up, you always clarify and you make sure that everyone understands what you're talking about. Why is that?
What do you mean?
Rhonda kept talking about the way she likes a finger in her ass, and I found that very amusing.
Gotta go in easy.
Not too tight.
Yeah, well, you don't want you just shoving it in there. I mean, you know, you gotta be easy, right? Right there, JD.
I don't. You tell me. You're the expert.
Well, I'm Rhonda.
No, I don't know what the hell you are. Does there have to be lube involved, Rhonda, like with a finger?
No.
Dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rhonda.
And fingernails, make sure you clip your fingernails.
And file them.
JD, is this all too creepy for you, the Craigslist thing? Or because it sounds like, Benji said, it's pretty much a short thing if you play your cards
I know,
right.
and I've had friends, you know, I've seen the girls, you know, they ended up hooking up with them, and you know, it's just not, I'm just not into it. It's very, I'm very leery of the situation. It's like, you know, the guy that called in saying a guy ended up showing up to his room. Like that's what I would think would happen to me because I know my luck.
Is it because you have to put the work in? Because, you know, this isn't, the girls just don't show up.
That. I am very lazy, so, you know, there's a whole, yeah.
But do you think that girls are just going to want to bang you? You got to put some work in, right?
No, I know. No, I know that.
At least put a bag of popcorn in a movie.
No, I know. I'm just. You know. I know.
Even if it's in your hotel room.
The impression I got from Benji is if you throw enough lines out in a city this size, you're going to hook up every night. So how come you don't want to throw the lines out?
Huh?
How come you don't want to throw the lines out?
Just I just don't, and you know, because I don't think I would have Benji's luck, and you know, I just.
But I don't think Benji had luck. I think he was just throwing a lot of lines out.
You know what I mean? I think I'm good at once I was talking to a girl, talk to a girl, but it's much more. And now JD, I think should just do Facebook. I mean, there's chicks that love him that he could easily, if he wanted to date or wanted to get late anytime, he could.
I'm not saying I of course I met chicks on Facebook, and I don't really need Craigslist. I think JD only approves girls as friends on Facebook, right? For the most part, yeah. Unless I know the guy.
Because I get emails from fans. They're like, "Oh, JD wouldn't approve me. He said only chicks."
Oh, hey, listen, sorry.
But online is much more efficient than dating. And I think a regular guy can get much hotter girls much easier.
Jay, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, that's Ron, first-time caller. So I was listening to this guy, give his spiel today, and was a little skeptical. And then Benji chimed in and said that he'd had success as well. About 3 years ago, I was just leaving a relationship and decided to turn to Craigslist. I'm sure it was late at night. Basically, it was all phishing scams. Like all the what I thought were girls I was reaching out to, where my email inbox was inundated with like, go to this site to check out my pictures, and basically became unusable. So I'm wondering, has Benji run into this problem at all?
Well, I don't do it. I don't do it anymore. But yeah, it's like you would get 70% of the responses would be bullshit, but you put things in to see if it's a real response, and you weed through that. That's it's not that hard.
So
where do you live? Also,
there's some amount of work.
Where do you live?
Oh, we lost him.
Oh yeah.
I think JD might have got discouraged too by that guy that made the film for the Howard Film Festival.
Oh, when he got fooled.
I'm discouraged by every. It seems like every girl I talk to, they just want to talk on the air and whatnot. I just don't want to talk to anyone. It makes me not want to discuss anything with anyone.
That is the cool thing. I mean, you could go on something like that and not be JD.
Oh, Rick, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. I don't dislike Ronnie Munn, but to me he's like the Korean nurse on MASH. It's like a little bit of him, okay, but sometimes Ronnie has to be in there every single time. Ronnie, you got to pull back, man. It's too much.
Rick says you got to pull back a little there, Ronnie.
That doesn't sound like Rick. The voice sounds very familiar.
It is Rick. It is Rick from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't dislike you, Ronnie, but it's all...
Look, dude, I don't really care if you like me or you don't like me. I'm not in here every day. I'm in here when they talk about me on the air. John asked me to come in. I'm in. If you don't like it, don't listen to me. Nobody asked you to fucking listen to me,
Well,
dude.
I have to listen to you.
No, you
You're on
don't
the
have to
air, you
listen to me.
dumbass.
No, you don't, you dumbass.
Rick, do you hear
Somebody put a gun to your goddamn head.
Rick, do you think Ronnie's popularity has sort of gotten in the way of others' fame here, or people may be a little jealous?
I think his popularity is a myth, and I think he's taking too much airtime. And for Sal and Richard, I wouldn't try.
Dude, I was invited in here, you moron. I don't come in here every day.
Too much, Ronnie.
Well, too much
Stay away.
you, Rick. Go get a fucking job.
Gary, do you think Richard and Sal may be jealous of Ronnie's ascent?
No. I love Ronnie. I was cutting up isolated Ronnie yelling clips today, so we're big fans of Ronnie.
We just put together that great funeral bit about Ronnie.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
We
love
I've
that.
been playing that for everybody.
And I could hear stories about Ronnie getting fingers in his ass every freaking day.
And I could watch
love it.
you blow yourself all the time. It's great.
I
love it.
Who doesn't love their grandparents? Come on.
Yeah.
We love Ronnie.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about hoarding. Matt, who cleans up after the hoarders, called in, and Gary, Ronnie, really everyone had stories about how they or their moms hoard, and this is how that conversation went. We learned a lot about hoarding today and the perils of hoarding, and we're going to dig in here and see who, besides Gary's mom and Ronnie's mom, falls into that category of major hoarder. Well, let's start off, though, with Matt Paxton, who called in. He cleans up after the hoarders that you see on the show, on the A&E show, and we were all glued to our radios because he just had one experience after the other in terms of grossness and what he's got to deal with.
Yeah, I got to throw this one totally to Will. We all got the email, and I looked at it, and I was like, I didn't really see what the guest could be in it. And then Will hit me back, and he goes, I'll bet he's got some great stories. Let me pre-interview him. And then, when he came back with the oozing, gooey cats,
Yes.
that's when I knew he'd be a good guest. But he was good on the air, too.
I thought he was very good, but and that was some nasty stuff, Will, that we heard about.
Yeah, it was great. Benji sent out a note about the guy, and I pre-interviewed him, and he had an amazing story. I mean, all you got to hear is 45,000 pounds of poop in somebody's house, and, I'm hooked right there.
I thought that, to me, the line of the day was when he was talking about all the bugs in that one house, and he said, yeah, we were putting cotton in our ears and sealing up our assholes.
Tape their assholes shut.
I mean, imagine like that's what you do for a living, and like you're laying in bed one night and a bug crawls out of your ass.
It's like being in High-Pitch Mike's house.
He did say recovering addicts though enjoy the job. I guess there's a new thrill every day. You're dealing with hazardous crap like that.
And that's a whole other thing that I thought was really interesting about him. Forget about the cleanup part. The fact that he hires convicts, ex-convicts, and he says he had a great line that he goes, I like them when they're right on the line. Like if they sneeze, they could go back to jail. Those are the kind I like.
Now, do you think that, does it surprise you, one, how much money he makes doing it? And
he doesn't make enough money.
No, I think he's underpaid. But when he said that the hoarding provides a wall of safety for the people who do it, do you believe that? I mean, do you think that's why people do it? I mean, was that why your mom did it?
Yeah, my mom wasn't good enough to be on the show by any stretch of the imagination. She was like a hoarder, like on a lower level. But no, she was more collecting stuff that she really thought she was going to get to. She really felt that she was going to utilize this stuff. The people who are behind a wall, that's a whole other area, and I don't know what they're thinking.
Now, do you collect stuff? I know you collect stuff.
I do.
But are you a hoarder? Would you could classify yourself as a hoarder?
I'm not a hoarder, but I am a collector. And I do collect stuff, and I'm not talking about like I collect animation cells and I collect sports memorabilia. I have like piles of shit around my house. Like I just cleaned up the other day. I had a closet full of electronics equipment that I was sure I was going to use one day that's valuable. And I looked at it the other day and I go, you know what? This is all. I have stuff that doesn't even have HDMI inputs on them anymore. So I have everything in a big pile, and I'm getting rid of them this weekend.
Will you get rid of it? Or
I will. Although I do have to say, I pulled it out of the closet like 2 weeks ago, so it's moved to I'm going to get rid of it, but it's not that easy to just take it and get rid of it. So I do have a little bit of that in me. I have to move it from A to B and then finally to the dump.
And what about Mary? Does she keep stuff or she wants to get rid of it right away?
Get rid of it all.
Yeah, that's
too much shit. Get rid of it.
That's the same with me and Deb. I'll want to keep everything and she'll just want to get rid of it. What about you, Will? You hoarding a lot of stuff in that New Jersey house?
Way. No, not at all. If I don't use something for a few months, I'm ready to get rid of it. Pretty good about that.
Did you see on CBS Sunday Morning this past weekend, they showed a guy that works on the show, and he's like us. He's got a basement full of shit. So what it turns out that in all of this crap that he's got McDonald's toys from the 80s that are still in the package and keeps telling his wife they're valuable, he had, turns out, Billy Bean's Mud Hens jersey. So that's valuable. So now he's convinced his wife because he found one valuable thing in the pile of shit that they can't throw anything away.
Who do you think the worst hoarder is around here, just in terms of their office space? Like, who keeps the most stuff laying around?
Well, Benji, when Benji did what Will used to do, I never really questioned him on how he did it, but he had lots of envelopes coming out of it. It didn't seem like there was a system at all, and there was just a lot of paper. So I think he's probably a bit of a hoarder.
Yeah, I definitely have hoarding tendencies for and it's for two things. It's either anything with potential value. Like I'll have like 4 tubes of toothpaste, and if there's still a little bit left, like, oh wow, I gotta finish this. I gotta finish it. And the other thing is anything potentially sentimental or that leads to a memory. It's very hard, and that can be a shirt, that can be a T-shirt. It's very hard to just throw it. I love when something's absolutely destroyed and I can throw it out and not have any feelings towards it.
I have a Bruce Springsteen shirt from the River Tour that I washed once and now wouldn't fit on a 7-year-old, and I won't throw it away.
Yeah, because it means something to you.
Well, I think I'm going to sell it on eBay, but I went on eBay and it's completely fucking worthless. And at one point, I tried to make one of my kids wear it. And they looked at it and they go, I'm not wearing that.
Atif, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yes, good morning. I have a quick question. I was on hold when Matt was on Stern, but he never got to my call. And I'm really curious, and maybe one of you guys can answer the question, how does hoarding equate to filth? You know, I understand hoarding is saving a lot of things or collecting a lot of items, but why are hoarders so dirty? Like the houses, they don't have water. Like the guy said, they crap in the, in the blankets and piss in bottles. What is that all about?
I can tell you this much: with my mother and the guy I was talking about, my friend's father with all the Maxwell House coffee cans, and even Ronnie seemed to say the same thing. They weren't dirty. They collected stuff. They hadn't gotten to that next level. Like my mom was very clean, and if she found something that was like dirt, always won out over hoarding. If she would have found where the boxes were and there was like mouse droppings there, she just would have thrown it all away.
My guess is like the guy he was talking about that has shit, feces literally all over his house. My guess is that's not a hoarder. That's just like because I bet they're not people that are saying, "Oh my God, you can't take away my feces." Like I might need this for something, or I'll forget something.
They're just a casualty almost.
I would think of something else.
You know who the original hoarders were? Remember that movie, Grey Gardens? Those people that were the Jackie Kennedys. They had this house in the Hamptons. It was this beautiful house, and you couldn't. I don't know if you ever saw the movie, but like newspapers piled to the ceiling. Al Goldstein was a big hoarder. I went to his apartment once. He opened up a room, and it was all pieces of watches that he was working on repairing, but there was no sense to it at all, and it was a room that had been rendered useless because of all the shit he had put in it.
And is that the two New York brothers you were talking about? I was reading about them. They're like the famous hoarders. One was crushed to death by scrap in his place, and the other one literally could not get out of the apartment and starved to death.
That's crazy. That's a whole other place.
Thanks for calling in, Atif. Mike in Illinois, you're on the wrap-up show.
How we doing this morning, guys?
Good, Mike. What's on your mind?
Hey, Gary, I was just wanting to know, there's difference between a hoarder and a pack rat. I mean, I'm a pack rat. My house don't look like what the hoarders do. I keep a clean house and stuff like that, but I'm constantly keeping a hold of stuff because I always think that I'm going to use it, and my mentality is the minute I throw it away, the next day I'm going to need it for something.
I think a pack rat, I thought my mother was a pack rat. To me, a pack rat is a hoarder in training.
Okay.
It's like the minor leagues of hoarding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm getting at. I mean, with you, you say you got that electronic stuff. That's more of a pack rat type deal.
Well, yeah, except for the fact that I can't get rid of it. I mentally can't get rid of it.
Now, with the people around here, we talked about Benji a little bit, but the two names that kept coming up in the back were JD and Scott Salem. Now, maybe that's because they have their own spaces and they can put stuff in. I know JD, and Robin was the third one with her extra office or annex or whatever it's called.
We should look in there, by the way, and see what it's become. I had that thing bare bones. I'm curious what it's become.
But do you think any of them have hoarding tendencies? But JD's got a lot of stuff in his little room there.
JD's not a hoarder. He's messy, which is a difference. He doesn't like to save stuff. He's just too lazy to throw it away. I don't think JD's very attached to any of that junk in his office.
Now, how does this translate to people's homes? Like Benji, you've talked about your apartment used to be. I don't know if it still is.
It's not. It's much. I've gotten much better. Like New York kind of forces you to get, like to not to be. It's
You're saying
very
you're
hard
better
to be,
since you moved to New York? Because I went to
you-
your apartment once and it was pretty hoardish.
Oh, really?
It was like boxes and boxes of his. That's
I've
what
got-
he does. He saves his jokes that he writes on the show.
Yeah, right.
And there were literally maybe like 6 to 7 boxes piled on top
Oh,
of
it
each
got
other.
to the point of like there's 60, 70 boxes.
I'm saying all over the apartment. There was little mazes to get around.
But is there any order to it? Because if there's no order to it, then it's useless.
Not a lot of order.
Like I told you, Jackie
But I've
had
gotten
his.
better.
Jackie had his in loose leaf notebooks, and he could go and tell you jokes he wrote on the day that so and so was here. Whereas Benji just seems to have them piled up to the ceiling.
and they're pieces of paper that say like toothbrush on.
Right.
And they're meaningless.
Oh, see, I got the jokes.
Oh, you like that one? Eh?
But that's what Stuttering John had a drawer full of his jokes that were like that, and he went to go ask Tom for a raise, and he just pulled out the stack of papers that were all over the place and threw them on Tom's desk, and goes, "These are the jokes." Or Tom picks up a piece of paper and it says like hairbrush.
Yeah,
it's like I don't even know what this is.
Ronnie, you experienced this firsthand with your mom, and are you a hoarder yourself? Do you hold on to that stuff?
Absolutely not.
Because of what you experienced with your mom, or you've
Exactly.
always been...
Dude, this was one of the worst experiences, probably one of the most experiences of my life, cleaning out that house.
Why was it so traumatic for you?
Because it was, what happened was, like I said on the air earlier, my mother had gone in for surgery. And when she had gone in for surgery, I had cleaned the house out once. And by the time, like 4 or 5 years later, when she passed away, dude, I mean, it was worse than the first time I cleaned it out. It was insane.
What made it so insane?
Just all the boxes and the containers. And what I never got to, after the second part of the journey of the cleanup, she became obsessed with QVC. I had so much. I could have opened up Joan Rivers jewelry store. I'm not kidding you. I took, no lie, 5 boxes of QVC jewelry.
What'd you do with it?
I donated it to like a charity
Right.
thing, and it was all costume jewelry and shit. But still, it was insane. Just
She was addicted to QVC. You
she
think?
got it after I stopped her from hoarding, I guess, containers and stuff. She started with the QVC thing, and every time I saw her, she would have 15 rings on. And then she started with like these Indian bracelets, and then it was the Joan Rivers stuff, the watches, the bracelets, the necklaces. She just went from one thing to another.
Yeah, the really sad part when I cleaned up my mother's house was I called all my buddies over, and I said, listen, I got to get this done in a weekend. Can you give me a hand? So we ordered this giant dumpster, and I'd even sort of hid it from my friends to some degree how bad it was. So they thought it would be fun when we were taking all the stuff out. Every time we went by with something, my mother was grabbing it from them, like, no, you can't take that. And so they would take out something that was glass, and because we had this empty dumpster, they thought it would be fun to just throw it in the dumpster and hear it break. And every time it broke, my mother's whole body would shake, and she would start to sob uncontrollably. And I called the guys in the basement. I was like, guys, can you just lay it down, please? They just thought they were having fun, but it was killing her.
And when you guys were going through the house, I mean, it had to be heartbreaking, I would think. Even though that stuff didn't mean anything to you, there had to be something you associated.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of stuff. I mean, clothes. Forget about it. She'd buy clothes that still had tags on them. Never wore them.
That's right. Seeing old stuff that still had the price on it that was brand new but 15 years old was the weirdest thing. Stuff that they'd bought and never used. Just a waste.
Did you find any of your old stuff in the house? Like, did she hold on to any memories of you or things you had?
Like pictures and stuff like that, but nothing else. Because when I moved out, I took all my stuff. But like Gary said, he got a dumpster. I could, in the development where she lived in the garden department development, you couldn't get a dumpster. So I had these guys, one of these junk companies, come with a 12-yard truck, dump truck. They had to make 3 trips, 3 full trucks.
Wow.
I will also say that when my mother, when we were selling the house, we were cleaning up, my mother claimed she'd spent 2 months cleaning the house to get ready for this tag sale. And I told the story on the air. A fan comes over. He didn't, like, it wasn't advertised, but when the guy came over, he recognized me. And I had to chase him out to his car. He had bought all of my school pictures from grade 1 through 6 and a bunch of my report cards. And I was like, dude, those are mine. I said, Mom, I thought you cleaned up. This is like all my shit here.
How much were your photos going for?
I don't know, but I got it back, which I have now, which would have bummed me out. It's fun to have my school photos. I showed to my kids.
Well, not only that, but in this day and age, there would have been a whole Gary and high school webpage put out with all your pictures plastered
The classic
everywhere.
story we talked about the next day, the guy called in. There used to be this little thing, a lot of families had it. It was like, you put it on your wall, it was like a dog house. It was flat, and everybody's name was in it. Whenever anybody did something bad, you'd put the dog in the doghouse. And the guy called up on Monday to say that he bought it. It said Mom, Dad, Steven, Anthony, Gary. It's fucking embarrassing.
Did your mom put those out to sell, or someone on the company came through and like just priced everything?
No company came through. My mother just put everything out, and people just started grabbing shit.
Oh, just like unclassified boxes.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I said, Mom, you cleaned up? She goes, yeah, I did. Guy opens up a box. There's all my shit.
By the way, we got to get to the bottom of
our bathroom situation again. So we have in our compound here, we built a little bathroom.
Yes.
For guys who like Howard TV and stuff, and some of the guys who work in the office, so that they can. What is that, Gary? Gary, it disrupts me when you walk in like that.
I'm sorry. I thought you knew. I have the log for the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we have a little bathroom. There's a main bathroom out there that all of Sirius uses. And I've been thinking about it. The little bathroom should just be for peeing and washing up, not shitting. If you have to shit, go to the main bathroom. How's that?
I think you've said that before.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know what it is? The little bathroom we built is right here in the hall. It's right on top of all the people. And if someone runs in there to wash their hands or to pee, and you shit in there, it stinks to high heaven.
I've run into a bomb in there.
Yeah, and and then when you come out, people think you took the shit.
Right, I want to announce, hey, that wasn't me.
Well, anyway, last week, Benji came running out of the bathroom, and he said to Gary, look, it wasn't me. The room smells like shit. He went in to pee, and he was afraid he was going to get tagged.
I came out and I said I ran into a bomb, and I'm getting a log right now to figure out a log of who went in.
Right.
To figure it out. And Benji goes, hey, I just came out. I smelled it too. It wasn't me.
Right. So we narrowed it down to 2 people who shit in there. It was either Jason or Scott the engineer. Now, I'll tell you the trajectory or the timeline. The timeline.
Okay.
All right. What time did Benji come out of the bathroom?
I don't know when they come out. I only know where they went. Benji went in at 11:30.
Okay.
But he couldn't have been in long because I went in at 11:32.
All right. So the chances that Benji shit in there
are low. Slim.
Right.
All right. So then Jason went in before Benji.
Right. He went at 11:27.
All right. So he was in there for 3 minutes.
Right.
All right. Now, before him was Scott the engineer.
He went in at 11:19.
11:19. And when did Jason go in?
11:27. So that would have given him 8 minutes to shit.
Right.
I think it was him.
My guess is, if I was a betting man, that Scott the engineer took a big dump in there.
I will tell you, if he shit at 11:19, it still reeked at 11:33.
Yeah, well, it would. It's a tiny little room with no window. Is there a fan in there?
I don't think so, no.
No, I mean, to shit in there is absurd. You shit in there? Tell the truth. Swear on your son's life you didn't shit in there this past week.
I'm not gonna swear on my son's life.
It was him.
But I'll swear on my life. I didn't shit in there.
No,
what was that?
about
What
your
was
life?
It? Friday? Thursday?
It was Wednesday.
Wednesday
no,
right after
absolutely not.
So then it was Jason you're claiming.
I'm not claiming anything.
It's either you or Jason.
It wasn't me. I can guarantee that. It wasn't me.
You won't swear on your son's life, though?
No, but...
Why? If you did it, then there's no problem. I mean, if you didn't do it, there's no problem. So you did shit.
I didn't shit.
And you were in there for 8 minutes.
No, I didn't. I wasn't in there for 8 minutes. It says...
Yeah, that's true.
When I went in
All
there.
right, okay. Jason, did you shit?
I've shit in the bathroom before.
Did you shit on there on Wednesday?
Zero idea. I have no idea.
All right, then it was Jason.
Well,
Did you shit on there on Wednesday?
I'm shitting there all the time.
Yeah, but you don't. Why do you shit in there?
Because it's a bathroom that I use. By the way, so does Benji and so does Scott. And not only
Benji,
that, but just
wait a second. Let's back that up. Have you shit in there?
In 6 years or 7 years, it's possible once after the show I have, but no, I do not. I rarely.
What, am I taking your word for it?
Well, why not shit in the big bathroom where there's ventilation? I mean, there's no ventilation in that little room.
I'll tell you several. First of all, there's no way I shit in 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay, I know what it takes when I shit, and it's no 2-minute operation.
Right.
So if that's the time frame,
so you're saying it's either you, Benji, or Scott.
Here's the deal.
It couldn't have been Benji.
Anybody
it
in this
couldn't have been Benji.
Benji, because this thing tells you to the second. So really, Benji. I came in 1 minute and 40 seconds after Benji.
Anybody who could sit here and claim that they know when they took a shit on Wednesday, whether here or
I would know.
else,
If I took a
crazy.
shit here, I'd know exactly when I did.
Where did you shit on Wednesday? How many times did you shit on Wednesday?
I know how many times I shat here on Wednesday.
Okay, but here is part of my life.
Oh, here is a huge thing, though.
Yeah,
man.
but here is part of my life. Like,
You shit at work.
They've gotten so comfortable with it, it's not a big deal.
I mean, I'm here 10, 12 hours a day. I'm not remembering every shit.
No, I can't tell you this. I am having constipation problems, but if I shit on a show day, it's in the big bathroom.
Right.
If there's no show, I might go in the other bathroom and shit.
Okay, fair enough.
I guarantee that
Wednesday was a show day.
I will not shit on show day in that bathroom.
Howard, I know Jason has been seen taking newspapers into the bathroom.
So let me tell you what's going on.
I'm not denying that I shit in the bathroom.
That's so gross.
Let me tell you what's going on with that.
Okay, well, then yell at everybody else at them.
I spoke to Tracy.
Don't sit in there and read and
Maybe
shit.
somebody had gas.
Howard,
gas doesn't last that long.
I spoke to Tracy about the newspaper thing. You know that Jason and Tracy didn't talk to each other for like 2 days last week.
Yeah, well, Tracy was very rude and wrong, I thought.
Here's what I was told. That this is how I hear it, Jason. And you can give your side. Yeah. Jason goes into the bathroom with newspapers. Right. Maybe when he shits, he wants to read the paper. Then he leaves them in there. His argument, Tracy goes, they're gross, throw them away. And his argument is
to touch it.
He's leaving them for other people who want to shit and read the paper.
And no one wants to touch your newspaper after you shit and you've had your shit hands on the newspaper. Throw that shit out.
Now, the actual story is...
It's so gross.
I throw the newspapers out.
Like, people who come to my home,
it doesn't
they take the paper. Hold it, Jason. People come to my home sometimes and they take the paper. Like, I have a paper delivered to the house. Sure. They take the paper and I see them disappear with it.
Right.
And then they come back and they put it back on my kitchen counter. And I'm like, that guy, I know he just took a shit. And now that paper's back. I don't want to touch his shit paper. I mean, you can't take a shit without reading the newspaper. First of all, a good argument can be made. You better be in touch with yourself when you're shitting. Sitting there all day with your hemorrhoids is not a good idea. You're going to develop hemorrhoids if you don't have them. Just shit and get off the pot. When I take a dump, I don't go until I absolutely have to go. I'm in and out of there in under a minute. I shit, and I stand up and wipe off, hose down. I take my baby wipes, I get in there, and I dig out every remnant. Every remnant. Clean as a whistle, and I get out of there. All in a minute.
So your underwear is always clean?
Oh, yes.
Always.
Absolutely. As long as I have baby wipes. Why, your underwear isn't clean?
It's clean like 99% of the time, but some shit happens. Shit happens. I'm not allowed to put wipes in the toilet.
Why?
House.
What do you mean you're not allowed?
Well, because the plumber told us that it's bad.
So then get a plastic bag and put like a baby diaper.
Yeah, I do. I use them sometimes when I need to. But I used to put it in
you throw your duty into the you don't put it in the toilet?
Well, I don't use them that much. He told us this like 2 months ago.
So what do you do with the baby wipes?
Now I put them in the garbage.
Oh.
But there's a plastic bag in there.
And then do you tie up the plastic bag, or you just leave it?
No, I put a magazine on top of it. I'm not putting.
So there's shit.
I'm not putting gobs of shit in there.
Oh my God, that's so gross. Just flush it down. So what? So you'll
well, because it could cause a big problem.
Whatever.
Like the kind of problem where they got to dig up pipes and
it's worth it. There's shit in your garbage pail in your house.
But Jason's saying that. So Jason, you're saying that you were not reading.
The whole reason I got mad at Tracy was because I wasn't leaving the newspapers in the bathroom, and I was talking to Tim's beautiful assistant Sarah in the hallway.
Yeah.
When Tracy came out screaming at me, every time you take a shit, you leave a newspaper in there, blah blah blah.
Well,
so I got no, and I told her that, and I also told her that I didn't appreciate being screamed at about my shitting habits in the middle of the hallway while I'm talking to somebody.
Well, you got a
but
point.
we're fine about that now. But the whole point was, no, I wasn't leaving stuff in there, and now I've come to the point where every time I see a newspaper in there, I report it to Tracy immediately.
So you won't get accused.
Yeah, the second I see one in there, I go to the USA Today in there. There's the Daily News in there. I'm like,
why not shit in the main bathroom though? Because I mean, all of your coworkers are going to walk by.
Well, first of all, I try and do most of my shitting in the afternoon here. It's quiet, it's empty, everyone's gone for the most part.
Okay.
And the one door in the hall, it's gross. You're sitting in between people. You're hearing God knows what going in all the stalls next to you.
Yeah.
You see the things on the floor. Now that said, Scott and Benji, if they claim that they know exactly when and where they shit on Wednesday, I'm sorry. I just don't think that's honest. I will say for
Scott,
I have no idea where
believe
I
me, listen. I know when I take a shit at work. That's a major thing.
But you're here
right.
4 or
He's
5
right.
hours a day.
I do
you're
know.
Here.
I'm telling you, I know.
You did not shit Wednesday here.
Absolutely.
And
I didn't
Benji,
shit
you know
Wednesday
you
at all.
Positively did not shit
so
Wednesday.
it was a Jason turn.
So
what I'm saying is that everyone's got to smell your shit for a half hour at least.
And I have to smell everyone else's shit here. I'm not the only one that shits at work.
I got to defend Jason a little bit because I'm looking at the times here. So
Jason went in at 11:27 and 23 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
Benji went in at 11:30 and 38 seconds. So Jason would have had a shit in 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
No, and read the newspaper. What, you think that's impossible?
It is for me.
What, to shit in 3 minutes?
Howard, I couldn't shit. First of all, you just made a whole thing about how I bring the newspaper in, which is true.
Right.
Which means way more than 3 minutes. I'm in the bathroom. When I go to the bathroom,
Well, somebody
It takes me a minute to put the paper down.
Who went in before me?
Before you.
I don't remember.
Scott DePace.
I don't remember.
No, it was
really bad ones.
one of the guys on our TV show was in, but he was in 2 minutes before Scott. Scott is the biggest lapse of time.
Right.
There was a guy from TV. He went in 11:08:01, and then Scott went in at 11:10:28.
18-minute swing there,
man.
bro.
I mean, you guys lay a bomb in there. It lasts for a half hour.
It was bad because I smelled it when I came out. Benji, you smelled it, right?
Do you guys courtesy flush? Does everyone know how to do that?
Yes.
Oh my God! I hit the button before the crap's all the way out of my ass.
Right.
Because I'm scared of the I'm not just scared of the. I'm not just scared of the smell. I'm scared of those toilets don't have a lot of water in them.
Right.
And
yeah,
listen,
you don't want to
I
clog.
shit big. Yeah. I don't want to clog. I don't want to shit on top of shit where the shit just stays in the bowl and then you shit on top of it. Your conversation, man.
Ugh.
How about when you can't clean the toilet when you shit and then there's remnants left all over the place?
You know what I do? I roll up toilet paper and I get in there and I clean it.
That's what you do.
That's
Or
right.
flush
You
it
wipe it down.
times.
That's what you do now that Howard said to do because somebody was leaving it in there.
You know what else I
never
do?
No, I would never do that.
My lovely wife pointed this out to me. I never realized I did this, but I leave ass sweat on the seat.
Okay.
And so now every time I shit, I now at home and at work and anywhere, I take a paper towel and I run it across.
I'm
and
going
done.
in with the Lysol every
It's
time.
time
now.
for you to lose some weight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, really. I mean, seriously, with ass sweat.
I know.
That's vile.
Hey Howard, even though that's your private bathroom and you're the only one who uses it, do you still paper when you put down, or you just trust that it's yours?
No, it's mine.
Because I'm down to like double paper now in that bathroom.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But I think you guys, seriously, like I don't go in there, but people do walk by, and Robin uses it. I think you should shit in the main place and just use that for peeing. You know,
I'm down with that.
That's what I think.
If everyone else subscribes to that rule, I'm down with it.
Here, Howard TV complains that they can smell Jason's bowel movements for 10 minutes after he uses the bathroom. Like it wafts into the Howard TV room.
Yeah, that's a funny joke to put up, but I don't shit during the show. I mean, I just don't have time for it. I'm telling you, it's a whole thing.
But they're there after the show. Maybe that's what they're saying.
After the show, that might be true.
Right. 10 minutes.
Wow. Listen, Howard TV could do a special on it.
It's vile.
It's my only quiet.
All right. Just thought I would bring that all up.
Scott,
What?
between your quest to bowl, yes,
Listen, I'm very blessed.
your block party woes, yes, and now this recent bathroom investigation,
yes,
you've been taking a lot of shit lately, quite literally.
Yeah. I don't know if I like the way you put that.
No one's happy.
I didn't say you took the shit. I said you're taking a lot of it.
Yes, I have been. Yes.
But you maintain that not only the time frame, but also the day. You maintain that it wasn't you. You are not the poop caper.
I'm not the culprit. Absolutely not. No, that I will say definitely, positively, absolutely. Yes. Not me.
Based on the way he remembers things, do you believe Jason is the poop culprit?
I can't say for anybody else, but I can say for me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Did you smell any remnants from possibly a third party?
I don't remember.
A second pooper?
It could be. I go
third
in there.
pooper.
I go in there a lot and it stinks. I tell you that much. But I don't remember that day of stinking.
Great show, John. Thank you, John.
Whatever.
Do you believe, due to the lack of ventilation issues, that a fart gone awry could be responsible for the leftover smell?
If it was a really bad one, yeah, it probably could be.
But look,
possible. Anything's possible. Wasn't me.
Would you take a lie detector test?
Yes, I would.
It's just a remarkable.
Yes, absolutely.
I believe you.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm in here.
Based on the way the evidence was presented to you, the time frames, you're still close to 100% sure that it wasn't you. You require way more time than.
Just solely based off the 2.5 minute, 3 minute time frame that they gave us.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no way. If I shit, that would be like the fast. That means I went in, closed the door, locked it, pulled my pants down, sat, did my business, and left. That it would be an incredibly efficient shit for me. But again, and I'm sorry, I do not believe Benji and Scott. I think they're lying out their asses. I don't remember. A, if I took a shit on Wednesday. B, where I took that shit. I'm sorry. I have no idea.
I just spoke to Scott. He's willing to take a lie detector test to clear his.
But a lie detector test. I mean, he could believe he knows. You know what I mean? Like, you take a lie detector test doesn't prove anything to me. I'm not embarrassed. If I'm the one that took the shit and it was smelly, I guess I apologize. I'm just saying, based off the evidence, I'm sitting here admitting to the world that my shits take longer than 3 minutes, which is embarrassing. So this isn't working in my favor, other than to say, if it was me in that 3-minute time period, that was incredibly fast. That said, I always subscribe to the one who smelt it, dealt it, and how Benji is, just because he's the first person that went to Gary and said something, how that puts him in the clear is beyond me.
I know, because it also speaks to the whoever denied it supplied it clause.
I mean, these are things that have been known for years. It is known. It is known. And it has always been known. And Benji is the biggest breaker of all guy rules ever. And so, you know, it would make sense to me that he went in, stunk up the place, and then told Gary. I don't know why he gets a pass just because he's the one that brought it up. It doesn't make any sense to me.
This smelly crime reeks of Bronx right now.
It reeks. It reeks. It definitely reeks, Greg. But if it was me, I apologize, I guess, for taking a shit at work in the bathroom. And I will walk around with a box of matches from now on. Therefore, nobody could ever accuse it of being me.
I truly don't believe it's you, just because you're so forthcoming about it.
I'm not embarrassed by it. If it was me, if I knew I'd left I would come in there and be like, yeah, sorry about that. That was a bad one. You know, but
he doesn't have.
I'm trying to be honest. And my honest answer is I don't remember when and if I took a shit on Wednesday.
Right, but as the best-selling novel, shall we say, says, everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Just keep it clean. Keep it smelling good if you can. And more importantly, don't rat on other guys' shits. Jesus Christ. Now that I know we're doing... People think I'm a weasel. Now that I know we're ratting out shits, a whole bunch of people are going down around here. You have no idea what goes on in our bathroom. It's craziness.
Benji, right over your shoulder is the scene of the alleged crime. You still...
I thought you were... the toilet, yeah.
You still maintain you had nothing to do with the number 2.
No, I always get the numbers confused. 2 is
poop.
Yeah. No, it's not... First of all, it is a courtesy not to do 2 back there, but also, I wouldn't be comfortable doing 2 back there, because, like, I always feel like, someone else is waiting to go in, and so there's only been a few times over the years I've defecated here, and that's been over there just because it's more, to me, it's more relaxing. You can take your time. I walked in there and I was hit with it, and I went ahead and peed because I was like, oh fuck, I gotta pee, I'm already in here. No, I did not. I can definitively say I did not do that on what they're talking about. So,
based on the information given today, who do you believe the number 1 culprit is?
You know, well, the only one who said he's not sure if he did it was Jason. So I'd say, and Jason says he does regularly do in there. So I would guess it was Jason. But if he says he didn't, I would, I don't know. I don't have enough evidence. I haven't studied this kind of field. So I don't know.
Plus 3 minutes for Jason? That's tough.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Truly a mystery.
It's not one of the world's greatest mysteries, but, if you have the top billion mysteries, it's a mystery.
Well, around an office,
it's a
workplace, it's a very, very interesting mystery.
It is a mystery. I think it would be fun, though, to do, I would love if we could, I don't know how we could do that, I don't know. That would be a tough one to...
I mean, you'd almost have to swab, the
But it would have to be
toilet
immediately
seat,
after.
look
And there's
for-
even sometimes people go in and they get in between people. So I don't know. We should, you know, it'd be fun. We could maybe get some real cops.
That's what I mean. Yeah, some forensics.
Yeah,
Get
get some real cops. Do actual get some real New York City cops and like do a real interrogation about it and see if we can really solve it. You know, that would be fun.
Could be the start of some sort of web series too.
Like just a total thing every time, like a CSI, who shit kind of thing.
Feces forensics.
Yeah.
All right, we got it.
All right.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Welcome back, sir.
Oh my gosh, what a pleasure.
I was gonna ask you, do you still have the excitement?
I couldn't sleep last night. I was tweeting, I couldn't sleep. Man, it's never, I'll never get used to this. This is the coolest.
Even in your second appearance, even after you've already
Yeah.
broken your cherry.
I'm nervous, I'm excited. There's just nothing like it in the world.
And you've had a lot go on since your last appearance.
Yes, yeah. Got nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Got a new movie coming out?
This is the climax, though. Well, 21 Jump Street, yeah. I've been working on that movie for 5 years, from 23 to 28, and it's finally coming out, and I'm nervous as shit, because it's awesome, and I just hope people don't think it's another crappy TV show remake, you know.
You wrote the screenplay for that, right?
I was one of the writers, yeah.
Awesome.
And I produced it and acted in it. But we even make a joke right away in the movie that's like about how unoriginal and lazy it is to remake a TV show into a movie. It's fucking awesome. It's just such an awesome movie. I hope people go see it. I hope Howard sees it because he would love it if he took the time to go see it. But I don't know. This is the highlight of my press always. Like, I can't believe I'm invited here.
Well, it's good to have you back, man.
Yeah, I'm such a fuck. I was tweeting out last night, hashtag fly me with balloons, hashtag Mike Walker fart, hashtag high pitch, just, you know.
You know your stuff. You know the details.
I just am excited, man. I'm excited. I really want to talk about, I forgot to tell Howard last time about Private Parts. Remind me, I have a really important thing to tell him about Private Parts in Moneyball. And the correlation between the two for me.
Really? There's a reference or a connection?
There's a big connection that I want to tell him about, so if you can remind me, that would be great.
I will. On your way in, I'll just yell, Private Parts, Moneyball.
Yeah, just have someone remind me, because it's important. I'll probably remember, but it's so fucking cool to be back here. And I was out shooting a movie in Atlanta with Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller, and in my TV, I had him put the on-demand. So I was watching every night while I was there. But now we've been on the road promoting 21 Jump Street. I haven't been able to like listen or watch in a couple weeks, so I'm a little behind.
But the good part about this is you can catch up. You know, it's an on-demand channel, and you also have serious, replays a lot of the stuff. So
it's cool because I know when I walked in just now, I know what I'm watching. I know that's actually going to get used for something. Sometimes you record this bullshit,
right?
And no one ever sees it.
But you know it's
you're like wasting your time
your
trying to be funny. Yeah. And I saw Stiller on, and they talked about me a little bit. I was excited.
Yeah, that's right. When he came in last to, I think it was Tower Heist when he was promoting that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck, man, this is so cool. Are Sal and Richard around?
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
how's it going?
Hey.
What's up, guys? Hey,
Good to see
Gary.
you.
Nice to see you, man.
How's everything going? I'm glad you're back.
Thanks
Glad
for
you're
having
back.
me, man.
I'm gonna say hello to you this time.
Hey, yeah, come on, man.
Why
Nice to
not?
see you.
I don't want to.
Look at this guy.
I don't want to. Ignore anybody, but that's we have certain rules that we're supposed to go by.
But now this is my second time.
Jonah Hill just came off a big year. When you're nominated for an Academy Award, that's about as good as it gets for an actor.
You're always Academy Award nominee.
That's right. There he is,
you
Jonah
can put
Hill.
that in the credits.
I'm trying to see if Jonah put back weight, but I think he looks about the same.
so.
Yeah. All right.
Hey,
You're
guys.
doing good.
Hi, how are
Hey,
you?
Jonah.
Hey, guys.
Good seeing you.
So nice to see you guys.
Good to see you, man.
You had a primo seat at the Academy Awards because you were behind Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
You're
seat.
always on
With my mom.
camera.
With your mom. You were on camera 99% of the time.
Yeah, it was a good seat.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy to see you.
Hey.
Are you hosting Saturday Night Live? Is that why
Yeah.
you're in town?
Well, yeah, and I'm promoting 21 Jump Street, this movie I made.
When is 21 Jump Street coming
Oh
up?
my God, March 16th. I've been on this movie for 5 years. I wrote it.
Is that right?
From 23 to 28.
You wrote the movie
One of the
yourself.
writers with 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱, yeah.
And 21 Jump Street was the TV show.
Yeah, and I, like